Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. That's okay. So it is Singed top. Ghost Barrier. Interesting.
Okay. Okay, so what are you thinking about right now?
Well, I have a Mastery 7 Ari, so that's nice. Into the little Blanc, though. I don't really... She might win that. Jinx of Heimer versus Vayne Shen. Heimer's probably going to be able to bully out the Shen and Vayne early on.
Yeah.
Darius... I don't know. Singed might just win that one.
Darius should be able to win, but I
Yeah.
don't think Singed is gonna fight him ever. So, and you're playing Nocturne jungle, so you're a really strong level 6 champion. So you can gank before that, of course, but your goal should be to get level 6 as soon as possible.
Yep.
And
Probably just gonna full clear.
yeah, you can go for a full clear.
Before. See if I can't grab a scuttle. Probably don't want to fight Kiana early though.
I think you actually win versus her, but you have to pay attention to the nearby lanes. Who's pushed and who can help.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Make sure I got prio.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy got a control board and that right off the bat. Okay. Interesting. I will watch the bot lane with great anticipation.
Well, yeah, you can assume that your bot lane will push, because as you said, like Shen can't really do much on lane. So then that sets up Kiana for really easy ganks. So if you believe she's playing around both sides, you can maybe go and counter gank.
Yep.
Minions have spawned.
But yeah, I'd say for now just full clear, but then keep looking at lanes, see what's going on, because mid lane might be a lane that you can impact early
They
on.
have no ignite.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, I guess the goal of the enemy bot lane is to just scale, because they have Vayne. But also your Jinx is pretty strong late game as well.
Yep. I'd say Jinx has snowball advantage though,
Yeah.
rather than scale.
Okay. So Kiana started blue buff. Okay. You can smite the golem.
Yep.
Okay. And while you're farming and while you're going from a camp to the other camp, watch lanes, use the F keys or just drag the camera. You want to gain as much information as you can.
Okay, so Darius does hard push. Kiana's probably gonna be top side though.
Yeah.
He's going to ward.
She's probably not gonna full clear, so you can just ping him when you get to your blue buff. Okay, so Vayne flash.
So they're actually gonna get first blood down bot lane.
Hopefully. Okay.
And Jinx got it. That's nice. Okay.
You can ping Darius to be careful, because Kiana might ping him.
Hey. That's good. Guess Heimer support's working out.
And you can actually take this Scuttle Crab when it spawns, because you have priority on top lane and then mid lane is even. So if Kiana comes, then we can assume Darius can come and help us. Also, you can use a potion here, and then keep your smite.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not here, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, she finally arrived.
Oh, there she is.
Okay, press tab, and watch how much farm she has. 16. So just 4 camps. And then you can actually look at her, because she's ganking mid lane.
Okay, she's got a red buff.
Yeah, and blue buff expired, because she started blue.
Okay.
So she has those two, and then I have no idea which other 2 camps. I would assume the golems and raptors because she took so long to clear them.
Okay.
You can actually buy longsword here instead of control ward because you don't really need it yet. Yeah, and then yeah. Okay, she's bot lane. Did she do crab?
What is she? Oh, he's got a stopwatch.
Already.
Holy. Okay. Jinx does a lot of damage.
Okay, so press tab again. 21. Okay, so she did crab. You can go there. You can go there. Nice, nice. You guys win this. You can wait for your Q, and then if she stays, then... Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, help her push. Help her push. Don't take the farm, just help her kill the minions. Okay, nice, nice. Because she wants to recall, and then that way the enemy bot lane will lose the whole wave. Okay, you're so fed right now.
I am. Wow. Instant triple. Okay.
So you can do she took crab, so you can do golems, and then you can do raptors, and I think you'll get level 6 after that. Oh, he wants to
Kind of wants to be great.
Don't know about that. You can use a potion here just to be safe in case Kiana comes. Yeah, should be fine. Ari's coming as well. Okay.
Okay, Ari's here.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, so you can still do...
That's nice.
Yeah, you can still do raptors into golems, and then... Or golems into raptors. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Okay. Yeah,
and then just recall, you have a ton of gold. And then just keep ganking over and over.
Okay. Should hit 6 off of this cam.
Okay, watch mid. Okay.
Oh.
She can do much. Ari's coming.
Can you get a charm?
Maybe. I think she's just gonna jump over the wall, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really want to record here.
Yep.
Because Kiana has more combat stats than you do right now.
Well, a longsword.
Yeah, I mean it's 15 damage. Yeah, and you can go sweepers as well.
We'll stick with red buff. No, she's bot side. Close.
Okay. Does he die?
He probably dies,
does,
right?
Yeah. Okay. So by the time you do red buff, hopefully enemy bot lane will push the wave in. And then that's a really good game opportunity for you.
2, 3 points. It's a rift opportunity right there.
Oh, Shen went in. So you can go. I mean, they win anyways, but just want to be there.
Kiana's here.
You can go on her. She's so good.
Ah, darn it.
Oh, Ari's coming, you're fine. Oh. Okay.
Or is it that one? Which one is it? Okay, it was that one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine.
So the flash there was a bit too aggressive. Cause
Yeah, I wanted to flash fear the...
yeah. But if you pay attention to the minimap, Ari's coming anyways, so she's gonna zone them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And also, I guess I forgot as well about LeBlanc, so... Because she just appeared there.
It's fine. Bot lane still got a huge advantage.
Yeah, of course.
The Jinx is 4-0 now. Got a little caught up in all the action.
So because Darius is pushed, and then Ari is pushing as well, you can actually go into Kiana's jungle and see if she's there. Because her red buff just spawned, so she might have taken it.
See.
And also watch top lane, because Sin just going aggressive. Okay, Kiana's here.
Oh, hi.
She has R, so be careful.
Whoa. Both just.
Enemy killing spree.
Okay, it's a Singe now as Prio.
Okay.
And LeBlanc just killed Ari. Okay, Darius is recalling safely.
So your R is back up. So farm into bot side and then look for a gank again. Because whenever your ultimate is up, you want to go for a gank. Or you just want to make a play. You don't really want to have it and then not do anything with it. Because it's such a strong spell.
I'm actually gonna kill
Yeah,
Singe here.
okay.
Ah, I missed.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he dies.
Nice. You can recall here.
Okay.
You can recall here.
Oh boy. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Buy the Serrated Dark for Duskblade, yeah. And then go bot lane. Or bot side.
That is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, LeBlanc is losing farm mid lane, at least.
Yeah. Dude.
But yeah, that's why you want to be there. You want to play with your strong lanes, so those things don't happen. Because in the end,
It was just a free kill on
Yeah.
Singe.
yeah, of course. But usually you just want to keep ganking, repeat ganking the lanes that are doing well. Okay.
Wow, 2 control wards, huh? Okay, so I got 9 on that.
You guys, yeah, you can actually just do it.
Bot lane's gone. Okay. There's Kiana.
Just care for her. Okay. Nice.
Okay. I mean, if you wanted to do that.
And if Vayne is coming, then you can just R her. Yeah, that's what you think. Nice.
Sweet. I think we push out bot lane here.
They can push it by themselves, because you don't really want to share experience with them and gold. They don't really need you, so you can just go back to your.
I
your
saw
camps.
LeBlanc coming down, so.
Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, good job, Darius.
Okay, so the blank spot lane. So you can take your Raptors and then you can do Herald maybe. Because Kiana just came from her bot side jungle, so she's top side right now. So she's probably clearing those camps and then she's probably gonna go bot side again.
An enemy is dominating.
Blanc's kind of fed.
Okay, Kiana showed up.
Oh. See if she comes up. She is.
Oh, no. Okay, care for Blanc though.
LeBlanc has priority, so. I do have ult.
Okay, Ari. Okay, watch her. Yeah, smite. Yeah, nice. And summon Herald.
Already
Summon
have it.
Herald. Because plates are falling in 20 seconds. Yeah. And then you also get first right, I think.
And bot lane's actually gonna get first turret.
Okay. That's even better now.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. You can go for Scuttle Crab. If not, I think Heimerdinger's doing it. Yeah.
Heimer's on it.
Okay, and then just record because you have a ton of gold.
Yeah. Woohoo! I'm very fed right
Yeah.
now.
You can actually finish Duskblade and then just go for GA. Yeah, you can get a cloth armor, that's fine.
Stick around bot side. Ult's up in 30. Shen's ultimate.
Yeah,
Which means Vayne's alone in bot lane.
true.
He's actually surviving a decent amount of time. Nice. They killed Kiana.
Yeah, move there. Never mind. They are so strong. Oh.
Oh!
Nah, no way.
Oh!
Oh, okay, I guess.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, take the camps. Take the
That's
camps.
so sad.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But now, because you guys are winning so hard, you don't really want to go back into your jungle ever. If you can invade Kiana and take her camps, then just do that.
Okay. So Kiana's actually towards her top side. Let's see what she's done. Ocean drag coming up. Oh, hi!
Can I recharm? Okay, okay. Singe is coming. Yeah, just run. Use your potions if you take damage. And then you can Q forwards.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Okay, so recall because Drake is coming up. And you guys want to take that. And then here you can actually go stopwatch.
Yep.
And upgrade your ward. So take buy the blue one.
Oh.
It's pretty good on Nocturne because you can catch like people that are backing in random brushes and then just R to them.
Okay, so
And also,
Blanc
yeah, and also it's good for checking objectives.
Vayne's pretty underfed. That's good. She doesn't even have a completed item yet.
No, Jinx is 2 items and boots.
Wow. 62 CS feels bad.
But if you guys don't keep the pace up, then she will scale in the end.
Good.
So it feels good right now, but like in 10-15 minutes, it won't.
Probably just gonna ultra
Yeah,
after
yeah.
this.
Or you can do Terrace Map because I have no idea what he's doing. Okay, nice, nice.
We don't really have a wave, but we kind of do. It's just Vayne. That's yeah, those two are up there, so it's just Vayne. We're good. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a troll right there.
oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not needed.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
I mean, they just want to
Can
end
we
the game.
simply end it?
Not sure.
Kind of long. We can at least take a tower. Okay.
I mean, ideally you want to record here, but if your team stays, then you can still fight. You still have stopwatch, so depends on Jinx. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you can just end the game here, I guess.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah. Kiana no more. Oh. God damn.
Vayne.
Use their potions.
Ah!
Okay. Yeah, don't forget to use the potions whenever you're fighting, whenever you're taking damage.
Okay. She's coming for me, I know it.
Yeah, use the other potion. And then don't forget about stopwatch. What is going on? Okay, so she died, so then just back off because you guys don't have enough damage.
Nah. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Heimer's just been split pushing
Yeah.
this entire time. Okay.
So usually it's not recommended to stay that long in the enemy base. Because usually they
Yeah,
just spawn and then kill you
yeah.
guys. But I guess Jinx is so strong right now. And you as
We're
well.
all just so fed.
Yeah.
Okay. Cleaver from here. Alright, we got Baron in 7. Probably just take that and end the game.
Yeah. So thing is, do you really need Cleaver here?
Heimer's just gonna straight kill Cinch.
Yeah. I'm more support.
Oh wait,
Ah,
he's getting
he's
3-man dove. Oh, he almost did it too.
Unlucky.
Seven final. So that's not up.
So again, you still want to do something with the advantage, because otherwise the enemy is just getting free minis. Okay, she's dead, I guess. Yeah, nice.
Like that.
You guys can Baron if there just
Ah,
comes.
that's-
Or just stand there.
Oh, Singe just wants us to
Oh, okay.
finish.
Has been slain.
It wasn't me. My guns have minds of their own.
I'm just gonna walk around your poison.
Smart. Smite him?
Okay,
Did you?
that was nice.
Okay. So the game starts in champ select. Like so many people just after champ select ends, they I don't know, just go and take a piece or whatever, and they don't pay attention to the loading screen. But you as a jungler should always do that. You should always
Yeah.
take a look at your team, the enemy team, and think like, okay, what are my champions? What are the enemy champions? What can we do? What can I do specifically? Because in the end, you can't really control your teammates. So even though it looks good, if they're not good enough, then you can't really trust them. So
Yeah.
you should always try to think what you can do in a specific game. So for this game, Nocturne, obviously really strong level 6 against Kiana, and she's got nerfed in the last patches, so her attack speed is lower early game, and she's not that strong before 1-2 items. So you shouldn't actually
Right.
be scared of fighting her, because yeah, she can deal damage, but you also have your shield, you have your E. She doesn't really have any CC unless she's on river. And
I guess as long as she doesn't burst me out immediately.
yeah.
Before my fear gets
yeah,
off.
which she can't really, unless you're really low on health early on. Afterwards, yeah, but level like 1, 2, 3, 4, she can't really do that. So you shouldn't be scared of contesting crabs, unless you don't really have prio on lanes, which is another thing. But yeah, so your goal should be to just farm for level 6, but also keep in mind that you can still gank. It's not like if my teammates died and they just die, I won't help them whatsoever. You can gank, so you have to keep an eye on lanes. While you're farming, while you're going from camp to camp, there's no point in having the camera on you. So you can just look at lanes, look at... I'm actually gonna pause when you look at the lane, because there's so much information that you can gather from just watching for a second.
Yep.
So yeah, red buff start is fine. You can kite it a bit more though, because your next objective is golems, so you want to arrive there as fast as possible. So you can just auto and then move back. Yeah, like you do now, and then auto and move back. You can actually drag the camp like up until here.
Okay.
And then you save like 2 seconds.
Okay.
So if you do that with every camp, then you're gonna finish your full clear like 10 seconds earlier, which is huge.
Okay. Right. So you should be kiting Krugs towards my raptors,
Yes, but actually,
or at least towards wherever.
yeah, you can. But another thing with golems is so you don't take as much damage. You can just always sit behind the big one, and then make the
I always
small
try
one
to
go
get
around. Yeah, so then you don't take damage
I
from the
always try to
small
get
one.
there.
But yeah, same thing with Krugs. Just kite them towards the next camp. And here you should be already be pressing F keys or just dragging the camera to the lanes, see what's going on. And then also while you do that, try to keep track of the enemy jungler, because we know that she started bot side because she got a leash from the enemy bot. And then based on what champion she plays, you can kind of tell what game she's gonna do. Because let's say, I don't know, you're playing against a Warwick. Warwick doesn't really have any AoE damage, so he's not gonna do raptors.
Right.
Golems takes a lot of time for him to do. He might do those, but most likely he's not gonna do golems. So
Right.
you can maybe
If it's Warwick, it's probably blue Gromp.
yeah, exactly. It's just like small camps that don't have a lot of minions.
Single
yeah,
target,
single target
yeah.
camps. Yeah. With Kiana, she can do golems. She can do raptors because she has her AoE Q. So you can assume that she can do like blue into red golems or blue into full topside clear.
Right. Which is probably what she did.
Yeah,
this
I think
game,
so. Yeah.
or something like that.
Okay, so here you actually move the camera to bot lane. And I'm just gonna ask you, like, what are you looking for when you move the camera and see this? Like, what information do you get from that?
Mainly, health v health.
Okay.
Sort of position in the lane where it looks like it's pushing.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want to look at just the champions, but the minions as well. Because champions, everyone's almost full HP. Like Heimer took a trade with Shen, I guess. So, but they're still healthy. But you want to look at minions. Your team has 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and the turret. The enemy has 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see the health of this one, and then this one is dead. So you always want to know how many minions you have and how many minions the enemy has. That way you can predict how fast the wave is gonna push and in what direction it's gonna go. Right now it's a bit too early in the game to do anything, but next time you come bot side, you want to look at that, and then if you see that the enemy bot lane wave is pushing towards you, then you want to prepare for going for a gank.
Right.
Because the enemy can't really control how the wave is going. Like if the wave is pushing, then they can't really stop it. Unless your Jinx goes AoE and then clears the wave, obviously.
Yeah. Which happens sometimes.
Yeah, but that's it's not in your control. So you just want to play around the things that happen, pretty much. Because you don't really want to go blindly to a bot gang, let's say, and then you arrive there and then you see, well, shit, like my teammates have like 30 minions and it's gonna crash into the end. It's like, what do I do now? I just wasted 30 seconds. You always want to plan things ahead. Yeah, here as well with raptors, you can kite them into the brush.
It's the fight ball lane.
Yeah.
Jinx gets the reset and gets
Yeah,
doubles.
that's really nice. And especially when they're fighting, you want to look at the lane, because maybe you can time some summoner spells, because maybe your bot lane is not
Right.
Because like there, I bet everyone used everything, but you have no idea how much.
Probably.
Yeah, and here you can use a potion and then kite blue towards Crab, because it already spawned, and Kiana might be there.
Right.
We don't know. So you want to be there as fast as possible. Maybe you can just smite it away from her.
Right. Okay.
Because now you finish it, and then you still have to walk all the way there. And if she's fast enough, she already took it and then left. And then she goes and takes the other one, and then you just got double scuttle. Yeah, so here you can look at Darius's lane, see where the minions are. Because if he cannot really push the minions all the way into the enemy turret, then he's stuck there. And that's a really good gank opportunity for Kiana. So you could expect her to go in gank, depending on how the lane looks like. But if he keeps playing there and with no vision, then he's kind of free kill. So she finally shows up. Yeah. And then here, yeah, you want to press tab, watch her farm, 16. You also want to move the camera to her. And then...
She already recalled at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why it took her so long.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I have no
Interesting, I
idea what
didn't-
games she's
wow.
done. Yeah. Okay. So she probably failed. The
Yeah, she
clear.
probably did blue red into Krugs and then was just really low, so she had to recall and then
Maybe,
did grab.
yeah, maybe.
Still something.
Okay, so that was really bad of her,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also want to move the camera because early on you can, based on what buffs she has, you can tell where she started if you're not sure. So you can see red. You can actually click on her and see the red buff duration here.
Yeah.
And then you can know how early she took it. And then you can assume she had blue as well, but it expired.
Because she's also full health and full mana.
Yeah, so
So
she recalled, yeah.
wow, so she had just walked out of base.
That's weird. But you can know for a fact here that her bot side camps are up because she started there, and then
Right.
she's taking crab right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, here no need to buy control word yet. If you can afford a longsword,
Right.
just buy that because it's so important, especially in the early game skirmishes.
Right. Probably helped me get this triple here.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so she goes in. 4 minutes.
I didn't know what
before
Heimer was doing,
Jesus.
jumping into a Kiana when all
Yeah.
three of them were there, but now they're all so low. It's just
So here, if they are smart, then they all just back off. But you still want to go there just in case those
Yeah.
things happen.
obviously for this situation.
And here, even if Shen doesn't go in, you have your Q in like 6 seconds, and Vayne
Right.
is one shot. So
Right.
you can just go, and then if Shen runs,
Right.
you still catch Vayne.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Because maybe Shen doesn't go in, like he suicides, hoping that Vayne escapes, but then she's like, "Oh, I need the farm," and then she dies. So yeah. So here you want to help Jinx push the wave, because she's super low on
Right.
health, super low on mana.
Mhm.
She
Right,
wants
right,
to push
right,
this, and then she recalls because she probably has like BF sword or something, and the enemy is gonna miss all these minions.
Right.
Because if you just let her push alone, it takes her so long that by the time she actually pushes, maybe next wave comes, and then she's stuck there.
Right.
And yeah, I guess you can take a plate as well here.
Yeah.
And now it's actually just 6 minutes in the game, and you're almost level 6.
Yeah.
So you can actually get it from the next two camps, but I guess Heimerdinger wants to do Drake, which was a bit risky, especially because they
Yeah,
have
I know.
the crab as well. But I guess it works out.
Yeah. Take it pretty fast with towers. So
Yeah.
Nari was coming down. She had prio mid,
Yeah.
so it's kind of okay. Probably should have passed straight to the store. That probably should have passed straight towards the Krugs right there, but
You can. But thing is, you do Krugs, you do Raptors, you get level 6, and you want to recall.
right.
So then you're either gonna come back bot and gank, which in that case it doesn't really matter in which order you did them because they're gonna spawn anyway. Or you want to go top lane, and then let's say there's no gank opportunity and you can't really use your ultimate, so you just want to farm. You're gonna do
Right.
Gromp, you're gonna do Wolves, and then you come here and then Golem spawn, and then you go to Golems and then Raptor spawn. That's not really
Okay.
efficient. If you do Raptors, and then you do Golems, and then you recall, and let's say there's no gank opportunity, then you do Gromp, you do Wolves. By the time you arrive here, Raptors already spawned, because it took you some time to do Golems as well. So then you finish Raptors, and then you go into Golems, and that's a really nice camp sequencing, because in the next 2 minutes the camps are gonna spawn one after the other.
Great.
If you do golems now, and then you do raptors, and then you recall, you go top, you do gromp, you do wolves, you come here, well, golem spawn, so you have to do like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So it's just not really efficient. You lose like a couple of seconds every time you do that.
Great.
But yeah, ideally you want to go for ganks after those camps.
The red buff was spawning it. I guess I went there after this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I did red into wolves and gromp or if I got a gank off after red.
Okay, so Kiana shows meet. Oh no, you just meet with Kiana at raptors, I guess.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, there she is.
Okay, so I don't know what she's doing. Like she's not paying attention to mid lane. Okay, and then you get 6, and then you recall. So it's really good that you don't take red buff here, because if you do, then you take it. You don't really do anything with the experience or the gold from it, because you already have enough. You recall, you come back, and then by the time you come back, half of the duration already expired. So you always want to take red buff if you can, right before you go for a gank or right before you try to fight someone. Obviously, if you need the gold or the experience and don't have any other camp but the red buff, then yeah, sure, take it. But ideally, you just want to take it before something, so you use the buff. And then here you should look top lane, because Singed is diving.
Yeah.
He dies anyways.
I was kind of watching bot lane for if Kiana came out.
Yeah.
Because I know she's in the area because she went into my raptors. Oh, this is where I flash like an animal.
Yeah. Oh, so actually, let's watch when do we last see LeBlanc, because I actually forgot about her as well.
Right.
Okay, so she pushed mid lane, and then we have no idea where she's gone.
So she's probably rotating down now.
Yeah, so you can assume that she either backed or she's coming, but you want to assume that she's coming.
Right, because Kiana's down here. Surprised it takes her so long to get here.
Yeah, okay, so you flash for the E, and then it's still fine. Because it's a 2 for 1.
Gets a double.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Kiana's stealth is insane. But here you want to smite someone for the damage reduction and also start using your potions.
Right, okay.
So whenever you start fighting someone and you take damage, use your potions if you have them, because you never know, they might actually save you. Like you might actually win the fight and then escape with 10 HP because the potions was running. Here, yeah, obviously doesn't really help you.
Yeah,
but you want to make it a habit.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no real point in not using them. They're just going to
exactly,
refill on respawn. It's not like a normal health pot, which actually gets consumed.
Yeah, so then just go top side, because you don't really have any camps. Also, Drake is spawning in 2 minutes, so you have Rift Herald.
Yep.
And also Kiana's red buff just spawned. So if you still have priority in lanes, you can go there, because you're so strong right now. So whenever you identify that your team is winning and you're also winning, there's no point for you to stay in your jungle, and then you farm and then the enemy jungle farms and you achieve nothing. Just go there, especially if you know you can fight them or if you have backup from your team. Because then you get the same experience that you would get and the gold from your camps, but you deny the enemy. And I think you got like a 3-level lead this game on Kiana.
Okay.
Yeah, so here's fine to back off because Darius is low. Ari did something mid lane, I guess.
Tried to fight LeBlanc, but...
Oh yeah, and then the free kill on Singed.
Yeah, I actually probably should have saved the ult because he was walking down to proxy. So I could have just come out jungle and killed him that way. Would have had ult for bot lane or something. But...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because he's just gonna walk
Oh, yeah,
down
yeah.
now, and I can just come up
Yeah,
around
so you can
the
save it, yeah.
bushes.
That's true.
So kind of a suboptimal ult.
Yeah, and then also pay attention how you use your Q,
Yeah.
because that's most of your damage.
Yeah, I missed that. Oof.
Yeah, so here you can recall again. There's no point for you to walk down to do your raptors and golems when you can just recall by. You also have gold for Threaty Dirk, which again is a pretty big power spike. And then just walk into your camps.
Drake spawning in under a minute.
Yeah.
It's a fat LeBlanc. Oh my god. Slay. Wow.
So here you can actually wait for Heimerdinger to clear the ward and then show up. Because you stop here and then you're not yet seen. But then you go here.
Well, he does have it on vision denial.
Yeah, but when he attacks, they gain vision of the area. When he
I thought it was
enters
just
the ward.
vision of him.
It's like in a small radius. So they can see you because you're so close of him.
Okay. Then double control ward.
Yeah. Synergy. Yeah, and then he just starts Drake, which I guess is fine because you guys are so fed and it's also 4 of you.
Kinda comes
Yeah,
down,
kinda suicide.
decides to ult,
Yeah, nice W there.
spell shield it.
And then Vayne walks.
Vayne comes up for some reason.
She's like, I'm gonna kill
There's
them all.
literally 4 of us.
Yeah. Okay. And then here you don't really want to go with them because they are pushing the wave anyways. You cannot really predict that LeBlanc's gonna kill Heimerdinger or whoever she kills because they should be aware that she's there, and then just play accordingly.
So the keyword should.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, you can't really control them, but you don't want to share experience and gold with Jinx because she's your carry. You want her to get as fast as possible, and you also have your camps up, so you have other things to do.
Okay.
And I mean, at this point, they should already be recalled. Like, they push the wave, maybe they got a plate or something, and then just recall. But that's fine.
Right, you just do Herald here.
Yeah. And then Kiana might be topside still, but even if she comes here, you're so far ahead right now that there's no way she can kill you. So just do this, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Here again, you can smite a bit earlier and then use your potions.
Oh, okay.
Because if you know that you're gonna go that deep, you want them to already be running. And then all your smite just comes, so it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And then here you can just summon Rift because it's 20 seconds till turret plates fall. And maybe you get
Right.
first turret. Both lane gets it though, so that's even better.
It's 2 quick turrets.
Yeah.
Jinx is incredibly fed now. It's probably better that she got first turret.
Yeah,
Gold,
for sure.
though. To be totally honest.
You want as much gold on her. Because, yeah, you are strong, but you're not that good of a late game champion as she is. Like, you're super strong right now and for the next, like, 10 minutes. But after that, like she gets 3 items, she's gonna be a powerhouse.
Right.
And then here, even though you have camps, you want to recall because you have so much gold on you.
Yes.
So just Duskblade. And what's your usual build on Nocturne?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah. Duskblade into GA. General's singed. Darius survives for a surprising amount of time.
And I mean, from here, it's just a stomp.
Yeah.
So the first 10 minutes are usually the most important. Like that's where the game is decided, or that's where you as a jungler have the most impact on the game. Because you get to say where you want to game. Yeah, she missed. So like from here it's just, yeah, I take another Drake and then you guys goof around in the
Right.
base.
Just stay in there for like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, so here it's all about what Jinx wants to do, because she's your damage right now,
Right.
she's your DPS. So if she wants to stay, then you can stay with her, and as long as she's alive, you guys win the fight. If she recalls, then you recall with her. But if she stays, then you shouldn't be scared of staying. You have flash, you have stopwatch, so you should be
Right.
fine. Just keep her alive, and then you guys win. Because she's frontline right now. You guys need to be in front of her. Okay, flash.
Can't believe she actually found out. That always happens. Like, I'm coming into lane, they just flash my Q. I'm like, okay.
I mean, free summer spells.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. I'm just, there's no need for you to flash right there.
And I mean, here the game's just over. Oh.
Find Kiana in her jungle.
Hey, yeah, you're 2 level on her. And I think you could have been even more ahead if you try to counter jungle more effectively. So
Okay,
you
yeah.
like if you get that kind of advantages like triple kill level 4, that's huge. Like the enemy won't be able to do anything against you unless you mess up and then you don't pay attention to when
Right.
people collapse on you. But
Right.
if you just go into her jungle in a 1v1, she won't be able to do anything to you. Because like you just pretty much denied the fact that Nocturne is not that strong before he gets one item, because you got the item at like 5 minutes.
Okay, right.
So there's not much you can do.
Walk around is poison.
Yeah. And then I think you said you wanted to go Black Cleaver for the next item.
Yeah.
Like, do you always do that?
I don't know. I don't usually get to the third item.
Okay. So
Either my Nocturne games are stomps in my direction or stomps in their direction.
Okay. So Black Cleaver is a fine item to get, but you shouldn't get it every game because it's a good item against tanks or just champions that build armor or that have a lot of armor. And your goal.
I was thinking for extra, like extra effectiveness against Singed and Shen.
Yeah, but
it's got cooldown
are you ever
reduction.
gonna jump on Singed or Shen?
Probably not. Yeah.
'Cause your goal is to kill Vayne, kill LeBlanc, and then it's GG. So if you want more like sustain or durability, you can go Stark's Gauge. You
Okay.
can actually start building into tank items if you know that your team has enough damage and they don't need you to do damage.
Okay.
But this game you could actually just go full armor penetration. You can go Age of Night to not get like one shot by LeBlanc. You can go.
Okay, I still had tier 1 boots at the end of this game.
Yeah, because you always backed with so much gold that there was no point in buying boots. You always had like a full item completion when you went base. But yeah. In normal games, you want to finish boots.
Yeah.
But in stomps like that, doesn't really matter. Like just go for as much damage as you can.
Okay.
But yeah, Black Cleaver you should go only when you don't really have any option and you must jump on someone that has armor, and when your teammates can apply it, because you shred the armor. But then if you have like, I don't know, 4 mages in your team, or you don't have anyone that uses auto attacks, then there's really no point in shredding their armor.
Right.
Because no one's going to utilize that. So you can go like
so-
Sterox or like just full tank items if your team has enough damage and you trust them, or just go Lethality. Because in this game, if you build like one more Lethality item, you almost deal true damage to Vayne, to LeBlanc. You deny them so much armor.
So like Edge of Night or
Edge of Night, like Yomu's Umbral Glaive if you want to. It doesn't give you that much armor pen.
Sanguine's still good.
Yeah, it's fine. But I feel like you're not really gonna split push that much on Nocturne, because when you go in, you don't really use the passive. But yeah, it's fine. Like if you just want to go like all armor pen items, then yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you shouldn't have like the same items every game. Obviously, jungle item and then Darkblade GA, sure. But afterwards, you want to try and be flexible with how you build. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like if you have any other questions.
Not really. No. At least not at the moment.
Yeah, well then. Okay then. If anything comes to mind, then you can message me, and then I'll respond whenever I'm online.